Here's Captain Doom at Great Lakes Air Ventures, about to get my first twin instruction.
Brakes.
Fitch H. Beach, Charlotte Municipal Airport. Automated weather observation. 1836 Zulu weather. Wind 320 at 6. Visibility 10. 4,100. Scattered 4,800. Scattered. Temperature 21 Celsius. Dew point 11.
For the takeoff, we actually line up on center line. We hold the brakes, throttles at 2,000 RPMs, verifying the engine instruments, everything's looking good. Brakes release, throttles full, airspeed alive. We rotate at 90, climb out at VX of 90 until clear of obstacles, then 120.
Okay. So take off at 90, bring up the gear once we have positive rate.
Yep.
Then shortly after start to pitch for 120.
Yep.
And then at like 300 or 400, bring it 24 squared.
Correct.
Okay. Charlotte traffic 76903 Yankee, departing runway 2 Charlotte.
Airspeed's alive, rising. Feel that nose getting light. Just, yep.
Holy shit. This thing just jumps off the ground.
Oh yeah, gear up. So you're easily pulling off 120. We're still doing 1,000 feet per minute. We're going to keep on climbing here for another couple hundred feet. We're almost at pattern altitude.
Wow.
Told you were going to get spoiled.
Yeah, that was insane.
So we'll go 5,500 feet climbing through that hole right there. So just after we get through these clouds, or to get past these clouds, we'll pop up before the next ones. Actually, watch, your manifold pressure's been dropping 1 inch per 1,000 feet, so go ahead and bump that back up to 24 inches.
Looks like we might actually hit these clouds here.
Yeah, we might need to start
Turn
turning
left.
right or left. I'd say right's got more of a hole.
Good afternoon, Lansing, AC 4165 and a 17 for 1000.
AC 4165, Lansing approach altimeter 3011, this is to maintain 7,000.
Alright, down to 7000, AC 4165.
It's not a cloud if you can see through it. And again, you're dropping 1 inch per 1,000 feet manifold pressure, so you keep on increasing it. 7,000 feet, we're probably going to get topped out. So go ahead and go full throat forward. I think you're not going to be able to get much more than that.
4165, thank you. Contact point approach.
Clear the clouds by our VFR weather minimums, Class E. So we're about 1,000 feet above. Let's do some clearing turns. So we'll make a turn to the north. So go ahead and put your heading bug on north.
Commencing 903 Yankee, report prior to any altitude changes.
We'll report any altitude changes, 93 Yankee.
All right. What are we going to play?
Well, we're going to play doing some steep turns. And one thing at this altitude I like to do before we get into steep turns, let's go ahead and lean the engines. So we do one individually, one at a time.
So we're leaning the left engine here.
Yep.
Alright, I see the fuel dropping.
So you could just do it by that way, by looking at the fuel. But just for your own experience sake, go ahead and pull it back until it starts to chug a little bit on you.
Instead of going to Spartan, just fly your present heading request from Detroit.
Okay, present.
Feel it getting rough?
Yeah, feel it
Good.
getting
Go back to the rich. So it puts us about 9 gallons per hour, which is good on the fuel flow.
Hit site, Westjet 552.
Westjet 552, thank you. Contact Detroit approach now 127.5. Good day.
27.5, Westjet 552, slow.
Alright, let's try one to the left and one to the right after it, alright? Just to give you a little bit more familiarity and comfort with it.
And right.
Yep. There you go, maintain 7,000. It's easy when you level off, you roll out to be able to climb back up because you're taking all that horizontal lift where you're pulling back to be able to compensate for it. Then it just translates to all vertical lift. Oh, very good. Let's take heading of north.
This is pretty awesome flying right here at the clouds.
Isn't it?
Yeah. The first time I've got to really do anything like this.
I'm glad to be able to enjoy this with you. So we're going to do a little bit of slow flight. So we're going to pull back the manifold pressure to 15 inches. A good setting to really get yourself slow.
Should I go full rich here?
Yeah. So we're going to be getting slow, so we want to help cool off the engines. So we'll go full rich on both engines. That's what we're practicing, getting yourself lined up and prepped for landing. So let's go ahead and have half flaps, because we are in the way arc. In all reality, we actually can put our gear down typically before our flaps, because our gear can go down anytime we're below 150, preferably 140. So let's go ahead and put down our gear. So you can feel the gear coming down. You actually have a little mirror on your nacelle there, so you can see the nose gear. And POH reads that anytime the nose gear is down, all three should be down because they are mechanically linked. You can see it handles pretty smoothly in slow flight.
Yeah, real nice.
So I want you to go full flaps at this point, as if we were doing it while we were turning, which would be a little odd, but you can do it nonetheless in this case. So we're going to basically go until you hit the stop, which is about there. All right, so we're full flaps. Go ahead and slow down to 90.
Personnel.
Feel a little shake?
Yep.
It's a little bit more subtle with a bigger frame. So you can see how the airspeed and altitude's struggling.
Wow, this thing is actually like really stable. Oh, yeah, there we go.
There, yeah, now you're hitting the stall. So let's go ahead and go power all the way back to idle. We're going to do a full stall and recovery. So on recovery, you're going to pitch down to gain airspeed and go forward on the throttles gently. So all the way back to idle. Idle cut on both. There you go. Keep on pitching up. There you go. Feel it. But yeah, it's stable, and then you just feel it shudder to nothing. So gear up, because it's purely drag. Go full power up to at least 25 inches. Yeah, that's the best you got at this altitude. Yep, half flaps. There you go. So now let's gain some more positive airspeed because, you know, 90 is your bare minimum. Ideally, we'd hit blue line right now in case we lost an engine.
Makes sense.
So let's pull back the power to about 15 inches, and we're going to do a takeoff stall. So takeoff stall, in this airplane we take off with our gear down, right?
Yep.
So we're going to put our gear down. Because we do take off with them. And we're going to have this airspeed, we're going to pull back the power. We're not going to have any flaps, we don't typically take off flaps. We're going to pull back the manifold pressure a little bit more, to about 12 inches.
Clear visual approach runway 28 left.
Clear visual approach 28 left, AC 4470.
And you can see we're slowing down. We want to maintain 7,000 feet. We're going to slow down to 90, our rotation speed. And then we're going to increase our, once we hit 90, we're going to increase our manifold pressure to about 21 inches, and we're going to pitch up. Lansing approach, 7693 Yankee is maneuvering, and we might be climbing up to about 8,000.
Twin Comanche 903 Yankee, verify you're climbing now to 8,000.
We'll be between 7 and 8. 93 Yankee.
Twin Comanche 903 Yankee, roger.
Okay, so we're at 90. So go ahead and increase your manifold pressure while pitching up, because I want you to really, you're going to have to really pitch up. And increase it about 21 and a half, 22 inches. Keep on pitching up, keep on increasing power. A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, right about there. Keep on pitching up, keep on pitching up. It's going to take quite a bit. You feel the buffet though,
Oh
right?
yeah, oh yeah.
So it definitely hits a little bit more in this situation, but it's going to keep on wanting to hold it. Now you're getting the wave, so then just
So we
pitch
want
down.
to take this to
Just
okay.
pitch down.
We'll see it.
And you don't even really need an increase in power. You just got to pitch down a little bit, and it'll build up from there. Right?
Okay.
Yep, gear up. And go ahead and pitch down more to the horizon because we don't really need to climb as much as we just want to level off. Alright, so we've done slow flight, turns to headings, power on, power off stalls, steep turns. That's your standard high altitude stuff you're used to, right?
Yep.
So what I'm going to show you is I'm going to take the aircraft.
Alright.
I have the aircraft.
You have the aircraft.
So I kill an engine, it yaws pretty good, right? It starts rolling.
Okay.
So right rudder corrects that. Feel that with your feet?
Yeah. Oh, yep.
So you're following me with your feet. So I'm going to lift the dead, just 3 to 5 degrees of bank. I've got about, not even half a ball. You feel about how far half a ball deflection really is. Right about there. That's on with full power. See, that's where I want to demonstrate. If we then go RPMs full, so I'm actually getting a windmilling prop out there, and then I went full, right, good power, that's a lot of deflection, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm slowly losing, but I'm not maintaining blue line yet. So, if we be gentle on the left engine since it's already running hot. And you can show that it do it just the same with the other side. It's not that. So at this point, we're going to do an emergency descent. And I'm going to have you take the controls for this, so you have the airplane.
I have the plane.
I want you to fly us straight over Charlotte, which we got to find a hole. So our choices are either this hole that we're kind of over right now, that one right there, which I think might be our biggest one,
Yeah, that's alright.
and how we get this airplane down the fastest possible.
Charlotte Area Traffic, Twin Comanche 7693 Yankee is going to be doing an emergency ascent simulated over the approach to 20 Charlotte.
So what we're going to do is we're going to put down the gear, because that's a significant amount of drag. And earlier I said when you were studying up, the gear can handle up to 150. We're going to only go to 140. To increase the amount of drag, we're going to go props full forward. So go ahead and take our props full forward. Gently, sorry, don't surge. And then we're going to bring back the throttles to idle. Okay, so what we're doing is we're creating this draggy, slow configuration, right? It already wants to descend. We're getting over this big open space, and we're going to go ahead and go to a right-hand turn first. Then we'll probably end up turning back to the left as we get in this hole. And I want you to just roll in 45 degrees of bank and pitch the nose down to 140 knots, or miles per hour. So as you're rolling in the bank, pitching that nose down, we're already hitting 2,000 feet per minute. Alright, go ahead and start turning left.
County, 595 Gulf Lima, 2 miles south, 400.
So there's the Charlotte Airport. We're just going to keep that below us. You're 135 miles an hour, so we're looking good there. More bank, go ahead and just go right to 45 degrees. More. Roll out. And we're going to enter on the crosswind to the downwind.
Alright.
That's how you do emergency descent into the airport.
You want to do a quick weather check?
Yep.
30 Zulu, weather, wind 320 at 6.
Charlotte traffic, Twin Comanche 769er 3 Yankee turning downwind for 2 Charlotte.
Very good. We already have a pretty low power setting. Let's start giving yourself some up trim to help compensate. And we're going to start losing airspeed. We want to slow down, so pitch up to maintain your 1900 feet pattern.
Levens County, 595 Gulf Lima, turning left base for 231, Levens County.
So gears down in the downwind. We already have it down, right?
Right.
We use it for the descent.
Correct.
So you got one in the mirror.
Yes.
Very good.
Seatbelt, mixture, props full forward.
Yep, which we still do. And maintaining that altitude, a little bit more up trim will help, because you want that for landing. Come up to our beam point, let's go half flaps.
Levens County, 595 Gulf Lima, turning left.
And pull back power at about 14 inches. That'll help the descent a little bit. We're looking for about 110. We continue our descent.
Charlotte traffic, Twin Comanche 769er 3 Yankee left base 2 Charlotte.
Keep that turn to final going.
Charlotte traffic, Twin Comanche 769er 3 Yankee final 2 Charlotte.
As we get a little bit closer to the runway, we'll then go full flaps, and then we'll allow ourselves to slow down from below 105 to about 90. So don't adjust the power, we should be fine right where we're at. Go full flaps, so we've made the runway. Okay, full flaps are in. We're going to keep on slowing down to 90 with the power setting set where we're at the moment. Okay, now we're going to slowly pull power back. Leave the power right about there. Okay, now power all the way back to idle. All the way back to idle. All the way back to idle. Both engines. Good. Just like that. It's about as good as it gets.
Okay.
Flaps coming up just to help us get our weight on the ground. Flaps are up. And whenever start gently putting on brakes. You'll never get the turn off on the twin. You'll use all 3,500 feet.
Alright, start using the brakes now.
Yep.
Well, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Enjoy that?
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Always like getting back in the twin.
Not a bad way to spend a Saturday.
No, right?